Hello, everyone, and welcome to Game 4 between the Edmonton Oilers and the Vegas Golden Knights. Vegas looking to take a 3-1 series lead. Edmonton looking to tie it up at 2. To say I am nervous would be an understatement. I am beyond nervous at this point. I am... I don't know. I don't feel anything right now except nervousness. This is a game that Edmonton has to win. And if they don't, they're not going to win the series. And I know it's easy to point out, oh, but Alex, they were trailing LA 2-1 after 3 games, and they won 3 straight. These aren't the LA Kings. And for me, it starts by solving Adin Hill. He's played 2 games in this series. Game 2, after Russell was pulled in the second intermission. He played the third. Edmonton didn't generate a lot of shots in that period, but at the end of the day, it was a 5-1 score for Edmonton. They were just running off the clock. So that one I don't mind. But game 3, Broswell lets the first goal in. Then he gets injured, and Adin Hill does not allow a goal at any point in that game. And he, I don't know. I'm not liking this. And we all know what happened in Game 3. Edmonton didn't have a good game. So I expect a better game from Edmonton tonight, but I don't expect a win. We'll see what happens. Edmonton's made changes to their lineup, though. So McDavid, Draisaitl have been split up. So you got McDavid with Nugent Hopkins and Zach Hyman. Draisaitl with Kane and Yamamoto. The Fogle, McLeod, Derek Ryan line has not been split up. That line has actually been good. You got Bukestad with Costin and Janmark. Nurse, Ceci, Ekholm, Bouchard, and Kulak Desharnais. So Edmonton's going 12-6 for this game. And, yeah. So I am I can't. I don't know what to do. This is going to be a rough game, I think, for me. So Vegas is probably sticking with the same lineup that they've been rolling. I'm hoping so. Edmonton needs to solve Adin Hill, though. If they don't solve him tonight, they're not going to win this series. They need to get going tonight, and I have a really bad feeling, guys. I really do. You know, it's amazing. It really is incredible. This is what I hate about playoff hockey, right? You acquire a guy who is the perfect trade acquisition that Edmonton could have made. You play 21 games with him in your lineup, and you only lose 3 of them. Yet you've played 9 games in the playoffs, and you've already lost 4. You've lost more games in 9. You lost more times in 9 games than you lost in 21. And I get it, right? In the regular season, you're playing different teams. With the playoffs, you're playing the same team 4 to 7 games. So yeah, you are going to find things out, but you gotta love Leaf fans. Like I understand the optimism. Great, congrats! You won your first game in the second round in 19 years. Fan friggin' tastic. But stop acting like you've won the series already. If you put garlic on your fingers, you can pick up an egg yolk. What the hell? All right. And I need to hear that crowd like that. I need that. No, don't stop. Don't stop. When Willie Child is speaking, you do not stop. You keep that going. I miss the 2006 crowd because that crowd knew what to do. They stood on their feet all game. They chanted every opportunity they got. It was so loud. They were so loud. They actually had to change the goal horn so it could be heard. Not sure why anyone needs to hear a goal horn, but whatever. Who is Corella Cummings? I don't get me wrong, everyone's happy about that. But I saw a tweet here from Zach Lang. Time to let the outcome of a sports game where dudes have knives on their feet and chase after a piece of rubber determine my mood for the next 24 to 48 hours. Yeah, I agree. It's yeah. I'm telling you, like they're only in the anthems, and already I don't want to watch. You know, like I just want to browse Twitter to see what happens. It's funny. That's what I did after the game. Yes, on Monday when I shut it off, I was just like, I still browsed Twitter to see what happened. Nothing. You know, it's 4-1, then Vegas made it 5-1, then they challenged for goalie interference. Didn't really matter. They got 5-1 anyway, and that was the final score. And I was just like, okay, this team. But someone pointed something out with this Vegas Oilers series. Both teams have had a bad game, and both teams have had a good game. And they're kind of hoping for a game where they're evenly matched. I'm just hoping tonight. I'm just hoping for the opposite. I'm really just hoping it's a good game for Edmonton and a bad game for Vegas. I'd rather have the tight games being 4, 5, or 5, 6, and 7 if possible. Anyway. Oh, jeez. This is the problem staying up, being in the Eastern time zone for games like this. Your games are 10 o'clock. Yeah. Aiden Hill, got to start putting pucks back to this guy. There's a reason San Jose and Arizona moved on from him. Don't let him be the guy that like wins the series for Vegas. Please. Oh, man. Yeah. Great, of course. All right, so Jay Woodcroft started his third line of Fogle, McLeod, and Ryan, which is, I think, a smart decision. That line has been great for Edmonton in these playoffs. They've only come up with a goal, though, which is understandable. Oh, come on. Don't say that's a penalty right off the hop. And what we got? Power play early? Yeah. Power play for Vegas. Great. I mean, the vibe is on Twitter that's a soft call. I mean, it wasn't a slash or anything. It wasn't even a trip, but like digging yourselves a hole, guys. Come on. Yeah, I've been dreading this all day. My supervisor at work was wearing a McDavid jersey today, so I thought that was kind of hilarious. He's an Oilers fan, so but I found it was hilarious. He was wearing a Oilers jersey. It was the jerseys they wore from 2018 till last year, the home jersey, which I mean I never really. Oh, here we go. Oh, good. Which I never really liked. I always like these jerseys a bit better. Eichel, shot. Back to the point. Theodore, shot. Blocked in front. The Oilers are doing a good job here, but yeah. I mean, this is not a great start for Edmonton already. You take a power play and you kill any momentum you would have had. But an early penalty kill might give Edmonton a bit of confidence here. I mean, they're blocking shots. Like, Vegas has already had 3 shots, but Edmonton's blocking quite a bit. And I like that. Janmark over or Eichel looking down low. Oh, good block in front. Cleared out. Yeah, Oilers cleared out. Good. 20 seconds left on the Vegas power play. That's going to have been a good penalty kill so far for Edmonton. All right. Connor's out there with Kane. Connor, nice work. So Vegas gets 3 shots on the power play. And that might be icing on Edmonton, and it is. Or a high stick. So Vegas gets an early power play. They get 3 shots. Okay, not a big deal. So let's see what happens here. Yeah, Nork, look, I understand blocking shots, dude, but you remember what happened the last time you blocked a shot? You missed the rest of the series against the Kings. Yeah, I would agree. Vegas got away with a few penalties in the early going of Game 3, which I think kind of deflated Edmonton a little bit. I saw a stat that Vegas had like 5 minutes of power plays. Edmonton had 34 seconds. And a lot of it was missed calls in the first period. Like right before Vegas made it 2-1, Yamamoto got high stick behind the Vegas net. And like, that's fine. Oh, that should be, I'm surprised it's not a trip. Hyman. Backhander saved by Aiden Hill. But yeah, Yamamoto got high sticked. And it was like, it was so obvious too. And refs don't call anything. And, we have, I think I mentioned this in the LA series, we have to consider the possibility that the refs are not going to call as many penalties on the opposition because of how good Edmonton's power play has been. Everyone knows Edmonton's power play was a record-setting power play, and they know that it's good in the playoffs. But you have to consider the fact that the opposition is not going to call things because they don't want Edmonton to have an early advantage, right? But I say that, and right, I don't know. But I'm looking at that penalty on McLeod. It was a little soft, but it's a penalty. So I don't think either is going to happen. Oh, Connor's drawn a penalty now. Okay, so this is good. Connor's drawn a penalty. Draisaitl. And Vegas has so Connor draws a penalty with his speed. That's good. More likely to happen if becomes the 15th to reverse sweep. I don't think either is going to happen. I don't think Connor's getting 5 tonight, but I also don't think Toronto's going to sweep Florida. Honestly, at this point, I don't know. Yeah, you can't. Stick of the hands is getting called now. I don't know. Honestly, I said Panthers in 6 when the series started. Now that could still happen, but I mean, Toronto has 1 win. See, here's the thing now. Florida's up 3-1. All the pressure's on them. I know Matthew Tkachuk earlier today said that there's no pressure on Florida. No, all the pressure's on Florida now. If they don't win Game 5, now they got to go home for Game 6. If they don't win Game 7, now they got to go on the road for Game 7 with the other team feeling great. Right? So, Bouchard, Connor behind the net. Connor. And Vegas gets the I don't know. Maybe Bouchard, who are you trying? Oh, okay, Connor was back there. I'm like, who's he trying to pass to? I hate the drop pass on the power play. The only reason it works out for Edmonton 90% of the time is because of McDavid's speed. Speaking of McDavid, here he is. Back up top for Bouchard. Bouchard, back to Connor. Bouchard winds, fires. Blocked in front of the net or saved by Aiden Hill. Who knows? Carlson strips the puck off McDavid, and they're going to get it clear. And Bouchard. Oh, come on, guys. All right. Kane. So second unit's on, so that means the power play is over. And yeah, Vegas clears it out. So both teams have had an early power play. Both teams are to not get any goals on their power play. So this is good. All right, Ekholm tries to shot, but it gets either rolled off his stick in the wrong way or it deflected. Shot in front. Where is it? Oilers dump it in. So both teams start with an early power play. Both teams get 3 shots on their power play, which is good. Ekholm shooting, missing the net. Was that Kostin that fell? Here come the Knights. Barbashev over to Stevenson. McLeod finds Kostin. That was Fogle. Kostin. Oh, hey, we got one. Clem Kostin. Where's that Bukestad? No, it's Bukestad. You know, I will say this. Edmonton has scored first in every single game of the series so far. So, I don't know. I completely forgot to listen to the call.
So the Oilers had the lead in Game 4. And they have a goal, not from their top guys. Good forecheck, Kostin and Bukestad.
Yeah. So Edmonton has scored first in every single game of the series, which is a good thing, right? But yeah. And how is this goal scored? How does that goals get scored? The Oilers get the puck in deep, and then they get on the forecheck and they start working away at it. Theodore had Clem Kostin and Nick Bukestad going in on him, and he gets pressured by Bukestad. That's how Edmonton is going to win this series. They need to do that. Right. But if Edmonton's going to win this game and they're going to win the series, they got to do more of that. That was excellent played. Yeah, Theodore gets the puck, and he's got Clem Kostin and Nick Bukestad coming in on him. Now, Kostin goes to the front of that. Bukestad wins the battle with Theodore. Kostin loses the puck battle and shoots wide with the puck, and Bukestad buries it. So, that's the depth scoring that's coming through that you need for the Oilers, right? It doesn't have to be 2 guys. Yes, it's great that Draisaitl has 6 goals in this series, but you don't need McDavid, Draisaitl to score every night. The Oilers have enough offensive depth that the depth guys can score in a game like this. And this is why you get guys like Nick Bukestad, Clem Kostin, Derek Ryan, and T.S. Janmark, because those guys can score. and they're excellent depth pieces, right? And there have been times where the Oilers have relied on depth scoring. Oh, who's hurt? Is that Costin? Oh no, what's happening with Costin? What happened to Costin? Oh, that is. That's a spear right to the groin. Oh man. We got another goal? What's going on here? Oh. Power play Edmonton. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, boys. Come on. Yes!
Bukestad line not only scored a goal, but they'll draw a penalty, and the Oilers are on the power play with a chance to seize early command of Game 4. Let's get the call. Theodore again. That's 2 slashing calls in about 4 minutes. Whistled against Jay Theodore. And that one, clean.
Let's go, boys. This is exactly what Edmonton needed. They get the early goal from the depth, and then the power play comes through. Yes. Yes. Oh, and Costin's reaction is amazing. And you know what I said? I said earlier, I tweeted out earlier, I said, the Oilers, here's what I said. I said earlier. I said, Oilers, I tweeted this out this morning, 10 hours ago. Oilers need to find a way to solve Hill tonight. He hasn't allowed a goal against them this series. Oilers need to change that tonight. Run the Knights out of Rogers as well. Well, guess what? No, absolutely. Do not stop. I love that. Don't stop. I love that. Keep going. Keep going. I appreciate it, man. I really do appreciate it. Because here's the thing. At least I know you're not trying to troll me. Right? I watched the Steve Dangle live streams, and the one thing I hate is because everyone knows he's a Leaf fan, everyone knows they want to see the Leafs lose. They're always trolling him with fake scores. Like I remember after Florida made it 2-1. What, we got another goal? No, we got it. After Florida made it 2-1, the amount of 2-2 scores I saw in chat was ridiculous. And of course, they didn't score a second one, right? So with you, I know you're not trying to troll me. When you tell me it's an Oilers goal or a Vegas goal, I know it's legit. So keep doing it. I appreciate it. It's just great to see. I got a little excited though, didn't I, when I saw that second one? Because I saw the first one and then I'm like, wait, second one, why did you post it twice? And then wait, oh no. So there we go. But Edmonton needs to work on a little defense now. This could easily go south. So come on, boys. Let's get some defense here. Connor. Over to Hyman, over top of the net. Oh, is that how bad my commentary is? That like you have to exit stream and then come back to let me know? I do apologize if my commentary is bad. I can always talk about other things while we're watching if that needs be, because I like talking hockey in general, so I don't have to commentate on the games. Okay, yeah, I that I understand. All right, Costin, or that's Nuge. Shot saved by Hill. Well, I needed Edmonton to solve Hill, and they have twice, so that's good. CC. Yeah. I like looking at my own reactions as well. If I'm gonna be honest, because every day, every so often, I will go to my stream on YouTube just to see my own reaction. Yamamoto. So this is okay. I need to tone down the watching playoff hockey with me is like I remember a few years ago. It was 2018 when Vegas was playing Winnipeg. I hated Vegas. I still hate Vegas. I don't like them. I really do not like them. And it's not because of the fact that they made the Stanley Cup final in the first year. That was a pretty incredible story, and I appreciate that and I like that. My problem is that it has allowed the fan base to become entitled, the organization to become entitled. It really sort of gave the organization this feeling of, okay, we have to win now, and we're going to do everything we can to win now. At regardless of whether it's of how we do it, right? And of course, this has led to them. This has led to them making some questionable decisions in terms of their player development, player training, player everything, deployment. Actually, not development, player deployment. You could argue that they've had some problem developing players because they trade them away as soon as they get quality. Have an opportunity. Like you look at Nick Suzuki. As soon as Montreal made it known that Max Pacioretty was available, Vegas was like, we'll take him, and here, have Nick Suzuki. Now Nick Suzuki is one of Montreal's future players, right? Cody Glass, another guy who probably might not do anything, but I mean, they traded him away for I think it was to Nashville to make room for who was it? I think it was it Eichel? I think it was Eichel. In any case, but I remember in 2018, it was game one between Winnipeg and Vegas. And stop me if you've heard this one before. Winnipeg won game one, Vegas won the next four. And that first game, I'm down here. I was in here in my basement. I'm watching it on the TV, and no one was home, so I knew I could get away with yelling and screaming. Every single Winnipeg goal, I was screaming out loud with a resounding yes, because I didn't want Vegas to win. And my mom happened to come home, and she's like, is everything okay? And I'm like, why? She's like, you were yelling a lot downstairs. I'm like, well, yeah, I was excited. But I mean, it happens a lot, even especially if it's a team I'm really rooting for. Like even the 2021 bubble with Montreal, I was really I was really on that bandwagon because first of all, I was on the Montreal bandwagon for two reasons. And here's how I generally cheer for teams in the playoffs if Edmonton's not playing. The first team I'll look at the popular team. Now, if Pittsburgh's in the playoffs, I'm generally going to cheer for Pittsburgh because I like Sidney Crosby and I want Sidney Crosby to win more cups, right? So if Pittsburgh's in the playoffs, I will automatically cheer for the Pens. But next I'll look to a team who I don't mind, and I'm looking to see who's there first. So in 2019, my team was St. Louis because St. Louis had an opportunity to win their first Stanley Cup, and I was super happy when they did. But the next thing I'll do is I'll always but this is the one I always go to. I will always cheer for the team, and this will always happen if Edmonton plays. I will always cheer for the team that plays the team that eliminated Edmonton. So for example, when Winnipeg got eliminated, or when Edmonton got eliminated by Winnipeg in the bubble, my next team was Montreal for two reasons. Number one, they were playing Winnipeg. Winnipeg beat Edmonton. I wanted Winnipeg to lose, and I didn't think Montreal would do it. But the second reason I was cheering for Montreal was because they beat the freaking Leafs. Riley Smith shot over the net. And it's always great to cheer for a team that beat Toronto, especially when Toronto was up 3-1 and they lost in 7, right? So it was, for me, that's how I generally cheer for playoff teams, right? So, but if you lived in my house during playoff time, you'll always see me overreacting to stuff like that. And it was funny too, because it was even funnier because I should have had the most yellingest celebration. I don't know. I know yelling isn't the word. Oh God, shot by Vegas again. No, seriously, what are we doing? Oh, who is it? Is it Leon? Leon over. Oh man, Yamamoto. Leon, Ekholm, score! Yes! The Viking!
But he's got a bagel thus far on the board when it comes to goal scoring in this Stanley Cup playoff. Marchessault ahead for Chandler Stevenson, left wing. Checked by Evan Bouchard, centering pass intercepted by Evander King. On to Leon Draisaitl, left wing. Checked well by Shea Theodore.
What a save by Stuart Skinner on Mark Stone.
Stevenson up through center. Surveying is he was top center pass wide open. Stone can't put it home. Got checked from behind and went down in a heap.
Yes!
No second
What a
chance.
slapper from Ekholm.
On the right-hand side, he'll dish off. Ekholm a shot. And this low glove on goaltender Aiden Hill. Yamamoto over to Ekholm. A drive score. 3-0.
Come on, Edmonton. Run them out. Run them out. Run them out. Vegas is great. It's game 2. What a game so far. This is great. This is a great response from Edmonton. But now here's the problem I have. They don't do this every fucking game. Now game 5 becomes even more important for Edmonton. I'm kind of hoping, honestly, I'm really kind of hoping the series turns out the way Montreal played Vegas, which was get a 2-2 tie after 4 games, roll it into Vegas, steamroll them, and then win in game 6 on home ice. That's what I'm hoping for. I think if Aiden Hill gets, I think if Vegas gives up one more here, I think you're going to see a goaltending change. 3 goals on 11 shots, and honestly, this is starting to remind me of the game 2 response versus game 2 versus both Vegas and LA. Oh, Eichel with the shot block. Get fucked, Eichel. Shot. Missed the net. Yeah, he won't be trying that again, eh, Jack? Get wrecked. He actually strips the puck off Hyman. Fogle tries to go back to the point for Bouchard. It's going to get intercepted. And here comes Connor. Yep, Connor. Go, Connor. Do something, Connor. Shot. Saved by Aiden Hill. Man, what a start. Yeah, Eichel's hunched over on the bench. I don't give a fuck. But anyway, as I was saying, what was funny is that I usually I'm very loud when it comes to goal celebrations, as if you guys didn't know. Yes, they are possessed. And what was funny though is that I was when Connor eliminated Calgary in like I should have had the quiet. Like I had the quietest reaction when Connor eliminated Calgary because it was so late, everyone was sleeping, and it was all I could do not to wake everyone up. But yeah, it was super fun. Here we go. Yeah. I need to I think what I need to do, and it's gonna be hard for me to do because I used to do this when I did the early streams. I need to know where the goals are so you guys can see my reaction. But this is one of the things I like about commentating these games is that, especially last year, and I think it was because like the first time it happened, it's a good feeling to have. Was there were times where I would call something happening and it would happen in game. And the best example I can provide of this actually happened twice in the same game. It was Edmonton versus New Jersey, and it was in Edmonton. And it was 2 goals scored by one of them was Evander Kane. I think the other one was Draisaitl. And it was the first goal that Edmonton scored of the game, and it was one where, and that was when Tyler Parsons was in net. I think it was Tyler Parsons. It was one of Calgary's old goaltending prospects. And it was one where the Oilers shot the puck from the point. Now the goalie makes the save, and he's kind of like doing like this, right? He's doing the whole, I got it in my blocker here, except he didn't have it. And I remember commenting, the goalie thought he had it, waited too long to realize he didn't have it, and Draisaitl caught in the empty net. And then what's even funnier is that later on in the game, Evander Kane did a wraparound on this guy. And obviously at live speed, it looked like the goalie made the save. But then I for some reason, I'm looking back on it, and I'm sitting there thinking, I don't think he got there in time. And then sure enough, immediately after I say that, they stopped the play. And my reaction is genuinely like, oh my God, they're reviewing it. And like, go check it out. I'll link it in the description here, but go check it out. And I timestamped the goal so you can see my reaction to it. Let me see if I can find it here. Videos. What do you mean something went wrong? Fuck you. There we go. See if I can find. Oh yeah, it would be under live, wouldn't it? Oilers versus Devils. Yeah, here we go. So I'll put it in chat here. Right. So that's the video, and it's at an hour 39 minutes. Yeah. Oh, it's John Gillies, not Tyler Parsons. My apologies. It depends on Leon Draisaitl. That is my honest to God opinion. Here's why I say that. Connor and Leon are best buddies, right? If Draisaitl re-signs with Edmonton, Connor's not going anywhere. And it's not just that. There are a number of factors at play that lead me to believe Connor's not going to Toronto. Number one, it depends on what Leon Draisaitl does. And I know the Oilers have also re-signed Nugent Hopkins and Darnell Nurse for 8-year extensions, and they're also Connor's buddies, right? So I think that's helping to keep him stay, or to keep him from going anywhere. But if Leon re-signs, Connor's not going anywhere. If Leon bails, Connor's going to bail, right? But the number two is, Leaf fans are always constantly saying Connor wants to play for Toronto. Well, okay, here's the thing. Number one, Connor's made the second round more times than the Leafs have in 19 years. And I understand Toronto's in the second round right now, but it took them 19 fucking years to finally do it after doing it in 2004. Right. Connor had been to the second round in 2017, in last year, and this year 3 times. Austin Matthews has been in the second round once. Connor's been to the conference finals once. Austin Matthews has been to the conference finals 0 times. Number two, The Maple Leafs have made it abundantly clear they are not going to get rid of Marner, Matthews, Tavares, or Nylander if Kyle Dubas stays as GM. Now, obviously, if Toronto decides to part ways with him, regardless of what happens in the series, I think what's going to happen is they might make some changes there. But for me personally, if Dubas stays, Marner's not going anywhere, Matthews isn't going anywhere, Nylander's not going anywhere, Tavares isn't going anywhere. Those are Dubas's guys. Dubas is stuck by those guys. If that's the case, Toronto cannot afford McDavid. They can't afford him. And you honestly think Dubas is going to try and get rid of John Tavares? Hell no. You can't get rid of Tavares. You're not going to get rid of Matthews. And yeah, okay, you might be able to get rid of Marner or Nylander, but Nylander is the only guy that consistently shows up in the playoffs, and Marner is Matthews' buddy, and I don't think Matthews is going to like it if you get rid of Marner. So to all the Leaf fans who say, oh, Matthew or McDavid when it comes to Toronto, how are you going to afford him? Connor could easily command $15 million per year. How are you going to afford him? Yeah, pretty much. Like I said, Draisaitl and Connor, they've said it many times. Connor said, Leon is his ride or die. They love playing with each other. They are best buddies on and off the ice. If Draisaitl re-signs with Edmonton, and his contract is up 2 years from now, which means he can re-sign next year, the Oilers can sign him to a contract extension next year if they want. And I can guarantee you they're already starting to talk about it. They will absolutely – Connor's not going to go anywhere. The bigger question is, how much do you sign Draisaitl for? So you're about 25 seconds ahead of me then, based on that. Actually, you said that it was about 23 seconds left on the period clock. So you're about 23 seconds ahead of me. The bigger question is, how much is Draisaitl going to resign for? Because here's the thing. Draisaitl is being paid $8.5 million. Now, granted, that contract was signed before he started scoring 50 goals consistently, getting 100 points consistently, and winning an Art Ross Hart Trophy and Ted Lindsay Award. So obviously his price is going to go up. The question is, how much is Edmonton willing to go up for? Because here's the thing. It's one thing to sign 4 guys to $40 million combined. But if you get $15 million for Connor and $12 million for Draisaitl, that's $37 million for 2 guys. And yeah, we laugh at Toronto for having 4 guys tied up in a combined $40 million cap hit. But if Draisaitl signs for 12, McDavid signs for 15, you have 2 guys making $3 million less than 4. And I'm not saying that's half the talents, but what I am saying is Edmonton needs to understand their cap situation. And unfortunately, we're dealing with a GM whose cap decisions haven't been the greatest the last few years, right? In fact, actually, I say last few years, it hasn't really been good at all since the cap was implemented. So, but yeah, so my thoughts on the first period, exactly the way Edmonton needed to play. They took the early power play, okay, or they took the early penalty, okay, that's fine. But they kill it off, get the momentum. As soon as they got that first goal, floodgates opened. So it's 3-0 Edmonton. That's good. That's what we need. And so Um, anyway, I feel like if the Oilers are constantly challenging and proving Connor and Leon get paid enough, there's no point in them leaving. Plus, we got the best fans. They love both of them. Yeah, I agree. Part of the reason why this is, I think, why here and for me, this is why last year was so important. Yes, he got swept by Colorado, but here's the thing. Imagine what would have happened if Edmonton lost to LA in round one. Imagine if they lost. What do you think Connor would have been to management? He would have probably said, you know what, guys, I'm out. And I wouldn't have blamed him. I wouldn't have, like, obviously you love to see commitment from your players. And I honestly, I don't think Connor is one of those guys. Like, he's not Jack Eichel, who demanded a trade out of Buffalo. And we laugh at Eichel for doing that. We think it's poor sportsmanship on his part. You know, this is the franchise that drafted you to be the game changer. But at the end of the day, we're human. And there's only so much bullshit we can take before we finally go, you know what, enough's enough. And I think that's what happened with Eichel. And now, that being said, Buffalo's been better since he left. So you might put the dots together and go, okay, maybe he was hockey cancer. But if the Oilers lost to the Kings in round one, after losing in the bubble to Winnipeg, after losing in the qualifying round to Chicago, I think Connor would have come into management. Okay, you guys have shown me you're not serious about winning. I'm out, right? But they don't. They win round one against LA. They win round two against the Flames. Again, yes, he got swept by Colorado, but that team went on to win the Cup. I don't think it's as bad as people think it is, right? And honestly, Edmonton was pretty decent in that series. It was a closer series than people give it credit for, because here's the thing. Outside of one game, they were all like 1 or 2 goal games, right? The first game ended with an empty netter, and Edmonton was down a lot, right? But usually when people look at a sweep, they go, oh, well, the team that got swept, they were dominated. They had no business being. No, Edmonton pushed Colorado in that series. It's just they couldn't get a save when they needed it, and Colorado was the better team, and they proved it by going to win the Stanley Cup, right? But I think that playoff win, I think, sort of made Connor and Leon realize we can win a cup in Edmonton. And it's what an Oilers fan said, because he felt the same way. He said this run that they went on last year has him feeling the Oilers will win a Stanley Cup with McDavid and Draisaitl. That's not a guarantee. You're not going, like, there is no guarantee Edmonton's going to win the Cup this year. Do they have the team to do it? Absolutely. They have the high-end talent. They have the depth. They have decent goaltending. I think the goaltending has let them down a little bit so far in the playoffs, considering what Stuart Skinner did in the regular season. But they got the defensive talent to move the puck in and out of their zone. Can Edmonton win the Cup? Absolutely. You're in, but the playoffs, there are so many other factors at stake. You have to be the subject of poor officiating, bad luck, and injuries, right? So if I feel like, I'll put it like this. If the Oilers lose to Vegas, is Connor going to go, you know what, guys, I'm not sure. No, he's not. He's going to look at it as, well, it was a step back, right? To put it like this, look at how long it took Ovechkin to win a Stanley Cup. Ovechkin, the guy who is on the verge of breaking Gretzky's goal record, which we never thought was possible, especially given today's NHL, right? But he took him 14 years to win his first and currently his only cup. So it's not a foregone conclusion. And there have been many great players in the league that have not won a Stanley Cup. Look at the Sedin twins. They were great players. Did they win a cup? Mm-mm. Why? Because they were never on a team that could do it, right? Look at Matt Sundin, another great player. Did he win a cup? Nope. What's another good one? Who's another good player that I know didn't win the cup? Roberto Luongo, good goaltender, one of the best in the league. Did he win a cup? Nope. Won a gold medal. Didn't win a cup. Many great players will not win a Stanley Cup. It's just the sad reality of the NHL. It's why it makes it even better for those who do, right? And you got to have the good team. Like I said, does Edmonton have a good team and a good team that is enough to win a Stanley Cup? Absolutely, they do. They can. This team can win a Stanley Cup. I think they are properly coached. I think they're properly balanced out in terms of their forward depth. They can win a Stanley Cup. Will they? Who knows? We don't know how we don't know. They could this could very well be the start of a long run for them. Or this could be the final home game of the final victory of the season for the team. We don't know what's going to happen. All right. So to answer your question, or not the question, to your point, I do agree with it. If the Oilers continue to have deep runs, or at the very least, if they continue to have appearances in the second round or more, I don't think Connor is going to bail, and I think he's going to want to keep improving. And keep in mind, Connor likes to win, and his desire to win has allowed him to propel this team to great heights. Like, and a good example I can provide of that is look at game 6 and 7 versus LA last year. Connor absolutely refused to let Edmonton lose. He gets the opening goal in game 6. He helps set up the game winner. And in game 7, again, helps set up the opening goal. I don't want to see Leaf highlights. Why are you talking about the fucking Leafs? Jesus fucking Christ, guys. Get over your hard on for them. Fucking hell. Anyway, game 7, again, he helps set up the game winner and he gets the insurance marker at the end of the game. And his reaction when he scored that goal to make it 2-0, his reaction says it all. Right? So, oh my God. Can you stop jerking off Toronto? My God. Well, that was a fun period, I think. Yeah. I love that. That's amazing. um. All right. We're just at this point just waiting for the second period to come on. I just realized I did not take a sip of water at any point during that period. Yeah. I should have stayed for that. Took me 39 minutes, eh? Wow. Jeez, I don't know what happened to my streaming that night. That was bad. All right, so the nerves from earlier. Oops, I just knocked over a bunch of empty bottles that I have to get rid of still. So the nerves from earlier, they're kind of gone a little bit. They're not completely gone, but they're gone. I suppose would be the. Oh yeah. Ooh, love it. I gotta favorite that. That's the quote of the day right there. Love that one. Damn, those are some scary images. They're showing the pictures of the wildfires and over. I cannot imagine. All right. So let's see what's going on here. So, yeah, I got so distracted by talking about other things that I completely forgot what's happening. So the Oilers are on Vegas. We're at 4-on-4 for another 13 seconds. I don't know what for. Vegas with a turnover. Draisaitl. Come on, Leon. Over to Bouchard. Bouchard! Yeah, I missed that. Vegas. Oh, they try the stretch pass. It's not going to work. Kyler. He whiffs on the shot. You can tell I'm looking for the goal now. Because I keep every time the Oilers are in their zone now, I glance over at the chat and see what's going on. I should just hide it. That was, like I said, that was about as good of a period as Edmonton could have played. They outshot Vegas 2-1, or by a margin of 2-1, 12-6. They outscored them 3-0. Now the biggest challenge comes of having to defend this lead. Neither of these teams have recorded a shutout in the game yet, or in the series yet, so this would be a great time for Edmonton to do it. I can't get lackadaisical here. But, someone pointed this out on Twitter, and I agree with them. I really wish Edmonton would just come out and would dictate the game without falling behind. Think about this series. Game 1, get dominated. Down 1-0. All right, game 2, they come out and dominate, and they win. Great. Game 3, get dominated. Game 4, they've come out and dominated, right? Oh, that might have been a high stick. Oh, I thought, maybe not. I want to see them in game 5. I want to see them come out and dictate the pace. I do not want Edmonton to come back to Rogers Place for game 6 down 3-2. I do not. I want to see Edmonton win game 5. Come back to Rogers up 3-2 with an opportunity to win game 6 on home ice. I said Oilers in 6 or 7. Right. Steve Carrier over to a guy. And Edmonton's done a much better job defending their net tonight. They that was something they said they wanted to focus on. That was a big problem they had in game 3. Oh, good hit. That was a problem they had in game 3. They would just allow the Vegas too many opportunities in close on Skinner. And they said they wanted to prevent that from happening tonight. They have done, for the most part, a good job. Obviously, that Stone chance in the right before Matthias Ekholm scored is a thing. What do we got? Another high stick? So Edmonton's getting another power play here. Oh boy. This could get out of hand for Vegas. So Pietrangelo gets hit, and then what happened here? So William Carey gets a high sticking penalty. Man, I don't know, man. All right, well, Oilers on the power play. I'm keeping an eye on chat here. All right, Connor. Oh, boy. All right, wins the faceoff back to Bouchard. Nooch going for escape. Tries to find Draisaitl out front. Hyman behind the net. And Vegas can't clear it. Bouchard. Over to Draisaitl. Draisaitl. He fakes the slapper, turns back. Tries to feed it. Puck is up for grabs. Oilers come up with it. Nooch. Good job. Nooch. Bouchard. Down low for Connor. Connor. Draisaitl. Up top for Bouchard. Whiff of a pass, but it still gets to Draisaitl. Connor. Draisaitl tries to go out front. And nope. Good keep by Bouchard, albeit temporary. So close. That was a good keep by Bouchard, albeit temporary. All right, Bouchard, Draisaitl. Over to McDavid. Goes to go back. Vegas. We're going to get it out. So, considering 25 seconds, that'd be down to 20. So, I'm guessing the Oilers are not going to score on this power play, considering I haven't seen a score update yet, which is fine. I mean, you're still up 3-0. You'd like to see Edmonton score here, but fire shot saved by Aiden Hill. Nice little rush chance by Edmonton. I'm guessing the power play is over now. Yeah, shot by Fogle, saved by Hill. Ekholm behind the net. Kane tries to find Fogle in the slot, and he kind of does. Nurse. Kane. Shot. Saved by Hill. Yeah. There it is. So. All right. 3 seconds left on the power play. So Edmonton will be 1 for 3 tonight, I think, now. Carey comes out of the box. Nurse. Oh, God. Oh, God. Holy fuck. Kane. McLeod. Trust like, oh, what a shot. And good save by Hill on Fogle. Fogle was right alone. Was all alone on the side of the net. CC. Costin down low. Costin. Costin drops for Janmark. Janmark. Tried the Bukestad play. Good hit by Bukestad. Oh, that was Leon with the hit. Yamamoto shot. Oh, Hill couldn't get it in the glove. Thankfully, Vegas was there to clear the rebound. Otherwise, that could have been dangerous. So, much like last game, Edmonton has actually had a pretty good start. Like in game 3, Edmonton's had a good start to the second period. For me, it was the Zach Whitecloud goal that kind of just deflated all of their stuff. Like they were getting missed penalties and stuff. And it was for me that the Whitecloud goal that is what really just kind of did them in. It was when they realized, okay, we're not going to win this game. And they just kind of stopped playing after that. 2-on-2 rush for Vegas. Puck is not going to get out of the Oilers zone or out of the rink. Here goes Connor again. Connor. Nurse jumping up. Nurse. Not tripped. That's not a call. Okay. It's Nuge. Puck is going to get dumped in on Hill off of Hyman, and the Hill's going to shots are 9-1 in favor of Edmonton this period. So they've come out flying. Connor. And it's going to get tossed. No. And what we got? Interference on who? Looks like Edmonton's going to the penalty kill. So Zach Hyman. Let's see. So Hyman's getting an interference penalty. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's a fair penalty. No complaint there. That's fair. That is a fair penalty. No arguments there. Why did Leah Hextall whack? All right. Well, the Vegas power play. If they get one here, this could be a momentum changer for Vegas. Marchessault, shot, saved by Stewart. Another shot. Puck goes high. No trip on Nuge? What the guys, get it out. Oh my god. How is that not a trip on Hyman? How was that not a penalty? I mean, that was a great save by Skinner off the scramble there, but Nuge was like, Eichel's not happy. That's what I like to see. I like to see and I'm pissed off Jack Eichel. Oh, very good, very good. All right, come on, guys, get that puck out. Do not. Oh. Yeah. Nice puck battle there by McLeod to get that puck out. Eichel. Stone. Over to Theodore. Back down for Eichel. Eichel around to Marchessault. Eichel. Theodore. Eichel. Marchessault. Eichel. Stone. Or Theodore. Eichel shot. And Skinner's got that. jeez. So 33 seconds left on the power play. Hey guys, get this effort in game 5, please. Oh, Connor with the deflection. Nice. Good job, Connor. If you can get a shorthanded goal, that'd be great. Yeah, Connor gets it out. 17 seconds left. Hill's not going to stop behind the net. Petrangelo's got that. Okay, Skinner, get in your net. What do we got? Another penalty for what? Okay, so it looks like Skinner is getting a penalty for puck in the trapezoid. What? That happens all the time, though. Okay, so but your skates have to be in that zone there, right? Like, okay, so someone is going to have to explain the rule to me, because I thought is that if as long as your skates are in the trapezoidal zone, you're okay. Because we see goalies do that all the time. They'll put the puck in the trapezoid with their stick, but their skates are in the on the side. like again, I'm baffled here. This is something I do not understand. Okay, whatever. Let's just ignore that. The refs are trying to get Vegas back into this game, clearly. All right, Marchessault tries to find Stevenson, but it's not going to go. Stone over to Theodore, drop pass for Eichel. He's going to skate that puck in. Loses it, though, to Ekholm. Eichel. Cross ice. Oh, muffin shot from Marchessault. Oh, that was off the post? All right. Draisaitl or Nurse, rather. Draisaitl. How is that? Is that trip? No trip? Oh, my God. Shot. Missed the net. And penalty's over. Hyman is out of the box. I'm assuming Hyman was the one serving the penalty. Yeah, it's not going to be icing. Ekholm. You love it when a player goes to hit a guy and he misses it, and then he's the one who ends up on his ass. That's pretty cool. All right, Kane. Tries to scoop it to Yamamoto, but it just rolls off his stick. And then Kane takes a hard hit. Bouchard or McLeod over to Kane. Kane finds Yamamoto. Yamamoto, where's the puck? Yamamoto. And it's getting chippy out there with the hits. Have we I hope the Oilers score more goals. I'd be very happy the Oilers score. Oh no. I'd be very happy if the Oilers scored more goals. Give me 4 or 5, please. I'm not happy with 3. 3 is not enough. Although if there is solace at this point in game 4 between LA and Edmonton, I think had already scored 2. Costin, Fogel's been pretty good these playoffs. He's only got 1 goal, but I keep saying it. He has been one of Edmonton's better playoff performers so far. Vegas, Stevenson, Bukestad. Puck is cleared, not enough for icing. Theodore sends it down low for Marchessault. Marchessault gets bodied. Marchessault over to, is that Ekholm? That's I can't tell who that is. Nooch. Oh, 2-on-1 Edmonton. 2-on-1. Hyman tries to send it. Nice keep by CC. CC over to Nooch. Nooch shot. Blocked aside by Aiden Hill. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, goal Oilers. Who scored? Nurse. Oh, is it gonna be no Connor? Finds Nuge. Yes! Ryan Nugent Hopkins.
Lead still 3-0. No goals in this second period. Nugent Hopkins through heavy traffic.
Yes.
It out. Hyman's got a 2-on-1 with McDavid. Hyman waiting, centering through the legs of Hill. Peeled out of the blue paint by McNabb. Settled by CC. Now Nugent Hopkins. A dish and a shot that was stopped by Hill. Rebound across. CC. Darnell Nurse. Wrist shot. Off the boards. Directly McDavid in the slot. Nugent Hopkins snaps it home. There's his first.
Did it? I gotta go back here. Hold on. I gotta all right, I'm gonna watch the playback here. It's amazing. Your eyes lit up. Okay, let me see here. Yeah. There it is, yeah. When you read the chat. Yeah. I can see it. Yeah, I saw it. I was like just sitting there kind of lifeless. I know, right? Keep doing that. Ronan, keep doing that. Do not stop. You know how superstitious we are as hockey fans. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and change my record now to 6-4 on the Twitter profile here. Guys, we are 10. It's a small choice in life. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, there are, there are
Keeping something?
no way.
Just wondering. When are you gonna get the rest of this?
Yeah. It is the small joys in life. All right. Well, I mean, I said Edmonton needed to get more goals. All right. I'm not saying the S word. I am not saying the S word. We are not using that language here. From Connor and Nurse. So the depth is showing up, eh? Here come the Oilers. Costin, yep, and gets it in. how do you walk? Jeez, that's what for? We got a penalty here. What for? Oh, Drysdale with a reverse hit on Steve with on the carry. What is it? Oh no, Desharnais. That's just that's a needless penalty from Desharnais. All right, well, another penalty kill for Edmonton. Desharnais with the delay of game penalty, puck over glass. Nice. Marchessault. Theodore. Eichel. Looking. Oh, what a save by Stuart Skinner. Puck is out in front. First skate with it. And he's just going to. Biggest power play, 2.5 minutes left in the second period. So it's been a very good game from the Edmonton. It was the exact kind of game they needed. Oh, Janmark, don't get the stick up there. You're going to get called for hooking. Agreed. He has made some great saves. This is regular season Skinner we've been seeing tonight. Playoff Skinner has been more or less like rookie Skinner. I know he's still a rookie, but like I'm talking about like 2 years ago Skinner. But this has been regular season Skinner. This is the Skinner we're used to seeing. And if he can keep this up, this is fantastic. Oh, here we go. 2-on-1 for McDavid. Oh, Connor, absolutely ridiculous. Jesus Christ, what a move.
Advantage for Vegas. Pass into traffic. That'll be handled by Kulak and snapped ahead for McDavid. Short-handed McDavid to the net. Beautiful move. Dishing off and just out of the reach of Matthias Janmark.
Jeez. What a move by Connor. Look at this. All right, you think I'm going to go one way? Whoop, there it is. Oh, that would have been so filthy if Janmark got that. Yeah, and then of course he gets knocked over and no freaking penalty call. All right. Oh, just the collective. When McDavid pulled that move, just the collective. Oh, So anyway, so that's pretty good. Second period comes to an end. Oilers, I believe, outshoot the Knights. Let me see if I can get the official stats from NHL.com here. Let me go to Game Center. Shots. Yeah. So Edmonton outshooting Vegas 16-9 in the second period. 27-15 overall in the game. And they head to break with a 4-0 lead. Yeah, you know, there's a weird trend that's happening that I can't help but notice. The Edmonton Oilers and the Dallas Stars have the weirdest playoff record in which they are both winning and losing at the same time. Allow me to elaborate. So in round one against the Minnesota Wild, the Dallas Stars lost game one. And stop me if this sounds familiar. Won game two, lost game three, won game four, won game five, and won game six. Edmonton against LA. Lost game one, won game two, lost game three, won game four, won game five, won game six. Both Edmonton and Dallas complete their first round series in 6 games. Against the Seattle Kraken, the Dallas Stars lose game one, but they win game two. Lose game three, and they win game four. Edmonton, lose game one, win game two, lose game three, win game four. And Edmonton's up 4-0 on Dallas. And it gets even crazier. It gets even crazier because this is a stat. This is how crazy things are. There was a anyway in game 4 against Seattle, Dallas went up 4-0 and ended up winning the game 6-3. So we'll see. Okay, so I was going to. I know, right? Here's a crazy stat for you, though. Here's a crazy stat. At now, the shots are 15 or 27 to 15 in favor of Edmonton. Vegas has 15 shots on net. But at 5-on-5, Vegas has 4. That is. I'm just going to process this for a second here. Five on five, Vegas has 4 shots on net after 40 minutes of play. That is insane and ridiculous, and something I never. That is nuts. Shit disturbers, all of them. There we go. All right. Well, I'm going to go and grab a bite to eat. And I will be back for the third period. So I'll see you guys in a bit. get underway. Just a quick recap. Oh, so Steve Urkel is doing an interview now. So we're going to do a quick recap. So the Oilers had a 3-0 lead after one. They scored one on the power play and they scored 2 even strength goals. And then in the second period, they scored a third even strength goal to make it 4-0. Now, here's what I find funny about what's been going on. Vegas fans are complaining that Edmonton paid off the refs. And the penalties in this game, Edmonton's taken 4. Vegas has taken 3. Now, I don't know about you guys, but Edmonton's working a 25% conversion rate on the power play. And Vegas is operating a 0% conversion on the power play. So stop complaining about the refs and start complaining the fact that your team is down 4-0 and can't score on 4 power play opportunities. Or sorry, no, Edmonton's on a not 25%. Vegas is 0%. Edmonton's like 33%. So that's still 33% better than Vegas. So third period underway. So what I'm looking for in this third period from Edmonton, keep up the pressure. Keep it up. Don't sit back. Do not sit on this lead. Keep pushing the issue. Keep trying to push the envelope. And if things get chippy or when the game you think is safe from a comeback, run the FAFO line. The fuck around and find out line. And yes, I just swore. I don't care. That was a pretty good rush by Vegas there. Carlson with the shot. Vegas or Skinner's just like, yeah, no chance. Thank you for putting it in my glove. Good God. All right. All right. Yamamoto can't clear the puck. So Vegas has 2 shots already this game. Nice defense there. So they're up to 6 shots even strength. Nice poke check from Leon there to get that puck out. Good job, Yamamoto. Can't corral that puck in the slot there. All right. Puck lobbed out. I mean, if the score remains 4-0 with it's 4-0. I want to turn off the game early. Just if this was a regular season game with nothing on the line, I'd be all for turning the game off right now and just going to bed saying, "Yep, they're up 4-0. All right, my job here is done." But this is a playoff game, and the difference between winning and losing is a 2-2 series tie or a 3-1 series deficit. So for me, I don't know. Like I want to turn it off and just go to bed because it's already 12:05 for me. I get up in 5.5 hours for work, right? So I don't want to, like, I start work in 6 hours. So I don't want to, like, I don't know. I want to shut it off, go to bed confident that they'll win, but it's the playoffs. Anything can happen. So let's see what happens. Oh, what a hit. All right, look at that hit again. That was great. That was a great hit by Costin. He knew White Cloud was going to step up, and he's just like, "Yeah, you want to do it." Damn. For 2-ish minutes to put dishes away. Let's see if another goal happens. All right, Ronan. Yeah, let's see what happens here. Can you imagine if that actually happened? Two dishes come back 5-0. Oh, come on. All right. Defensive zone face-off, Eichel versus Bukestad. And Bukestad is not going to win it. Eichel is. Eichel in a battle with Bukestad. Eichel's going to win that puck battle. He's going to come up with it. Actually, it's funny. You said, let's see if another goal happens, and I assumed you were talking about Edmonton. Oh, shot. Oh, he almost got it. I'm nervous now. It might actually happen here. Good God. Eichel. Over to Haig for White Cloud. Shot. Blocked in front of the net. Looks like Costin with the block. Eichel. Pressured by... Who is that? I can't tell. That's offside. That's out. You can't. Haig. Over to Barbashev, but it's going to hop over his stick. Skinner behind the net. Reverse to Bouchard. Communication failed a little bit there. It's the Carrier in a battle with Cody Ceci. And Oilers come up with it. Kane, Yamamoto, and Draisaitl. Hill's going to stop it, but he can't cover it. Theodore over to Carrier. Over to... don't give me... Ronan, you... It happened. Ronan, it happened, and you called it. Why did you have to do that, Ronan?
Shard stands him up, and the puck trapped in the corner. Nearly 6 minutes gone, final period. Kane will rush it up the center and dump it toward the Vegas net. Hill leaves it for Braden McNabb. Off to Theodore, the outlet to Carrier. Trading the puck with Claw. He's stuck to the ice to the net. Reshot score. Vegas is on the board. That would have been a delayed penalty on Edmonton.
Oh, boy. Well, game on. You jinxed it, dude. Why did you have to say that? That's okay. Edmonton's still up by 3, but, Vegas has had 6 shots. Shots are 6-2 for Vegas right now, so Edmonton's got to get going here. So this is why I didn't want to turn it off, because now anything can happen. Potential 2-on-1. Derek Ryan tries to find McLeod, but it's not going to get there. CC will. Down low for Fogle. Derek Ryan. McLeod. Fogle. Tries to sweep it back to CC. Oilers still have it. Oh, McLeod. No! Here come the Knights. Carlson. Well played defender. There. Here goes Fogle. Hey, he's just going to dump it. Ekholm. It's going to go for icing. All right. Shot from the point, saved by Stuart Skinner. We are going to have a commercial. Predict 5-2. It could happen. I need Edmonton to kind of get a. I mean, if Vegas gets another one here, I'm going to be a little bit more nervous. And it doesn't help that Edmonton's sitting back a little bit as well. They're basically just trying to play keep away or play the safe game. Yeah, Edmonton's sort of sitting back here. Draisaitl, CC finds Kane, but it's gonna not get on his stick. And here comes Shea Theodore up the ice. Barbashev in a battle with CC. Draisaitl against Marchessault. When is that battle? Kane. White Cloud. Shot. Saved by Stuart Skinner. Oh, here we go. That's cool. That's pretty good. All right. Oh. Oh, that's a piss poor attempt by Vegas to clear the puck, but okay. Oh, that's going to be not icing on Vegas. Nice play by McDavid there to support Ekholm in the defensive zone. And puck is going to be dumped in. Bouchard's got it behind the Oilers net. Here comes Bouchard. Yep. And it's going to be tipped in. Aiden Hill will stop it behind the Oilers net. But Janmark is going to be there to intercept the pass. Here comes Carrier, and it looks like it's going to be offside on Vegas with 9:40 left. Vegas is down by 3. Oof. I don't like it. Yeah, they're so come on, boys, let's get going here. I want another goal. 3-goal lead. Then it's a 3-goal lead in the playoffs. I am not happy. I don't think it's safe. What do we got? Oof. Colasar elbowed Desharnais, and the Oilers are going to go to the power play. All right, so Desharnais is wincing. We've got to tweak the old schnoz. What happened here? Oh, jeez. Yeah, you can't do that. All right. Oh, Edmonton on the power play. So Edmonton needs to score here, in my opinion. Not doing a good job of keeping that puck in the zone. Vegas with a very aggressive penalty kill right now. But here comes Connor. 1-on-4. Oh, nifty little move to get that puck into a free area. But the Oilers are not going to be able to come up with it, and Vegas is going to clear it out. So. Drop pass for Connor. Connor's going to wind it up. Nuge. Down low for Connor. Connor in a battle. Comes out in front. Where's the puck? Oh, you have to really appreciate the mental math. Not like actual math, but like the mental calculations you have to do to figure out where you're going. And it's remarkable how quickly Connor does it at speed. Right? So, I don't know. It's just, it really is pretty cool to see that. Him just kind of seeing, okay, where do I... No, they're doing the fucking wave. Stop doing the wave. Yeah. That's my thoughts exactly. But yeah, it's just amazing watching a guy who's skating through 4 people make it look so effortless. This is ridiculous, guys. Edmonton wasn't able to convert on the power play, but they did knock off another 2 minutes, so that's pretty good. But they still have a 3-goal lead, and that's not something I What do we got? So Yamamoto and Chandler Stevenson are getting kicked out of the game for some reason. So let's see if we can get a replay here. They're not going to show a replay, but Yamamoto and Chandler Stevenson have both been kicked out of the game. So that's interesting. All right, well, 6:50 left. Desharnais takes a hit, but he helps get the puck out, and it's going to be icing. Okay. All right. So we got yeah, exactly. All right, so Vegas is getting called for too many men. Yeah, the Knights are pretty much. I think we're safe. I am not saying anything. I am not doing anything until I know for sure Vegas can't score 3 goals in like a minute. So the only thing I can hope for right now is that this upcoming power play kills another 2 minutes of the game. Oops. All right. So let's see what comes of this power play that Edmonton is getting. These teams really don't like each other. There is a bunch of chirping and chomping at each other between whistles. So Edmonton's on the power play for the next 2 minutes. Vegas took a delay of game call. That is not a good penalty for Vegas to take, but you know it happens. Oh, Connor just got destroyed. He's fine. He gets back up though, but it was a pretty good hit. And here we go. Bouchard finds Connor. Connor's winding it up. Connor's just going to skate it in himself. And bobble the puck. Vegas has done a much. I will say this: Vegas has been a very good team on the penalty kill today. They've been very good. They've only given up one power play goal, so Edmonton really hasn't had a lot of time to set up, which is fine. Right? We scored 3 goals 5-on-5, so. Bouchard finds Connor. Here goes Connor. Leon. Dry settle. Back to Bouchard. Nuge. Down low for Connor. Up top for Bouchard. It was on his backhand, so he couldn't Monty it. Oh, what in front? Wow, nice pass by Connor right to Hyman. Nuge. Hyman. All alone, essentially. Hyman. And the Vegas Golden Knights are going to clear it. They're skate with it. 29 seconds left on the power play, so power play is over. And 4:12 left in the game. Eichel. He gave it right to Kane, but Kane was at a funny angle, so Kane couldn't even take it. Petrangelo gets dummied by Kane. Here goes McLeod. Shot. Oh, what a save by Aiden Hill. Oh, four Golden Knights just bodied Kane immensely. Okay, so yeah, he did. No, more like one of those arcade pinballs. A pinball, that's what it is. Yeah, ping pong. Yeah, pinball. He turned into a pinball there. So it looks like Kane is going to get ejected here. We'll see what happens. Okay, good. All right, puck out in front. Ekholm, 2 seconds left on the power play. He's going to shoot it. It's going to go deflected wide. Nine shots to 6. Yeah, okay. So Vegas had a bit of a good start, but yeah, I think you've made a good point that Edmonton's just kind of improved here a little bit. Vegas really hasn't done much with it since. But can't be too careful. 3:20 left. Now the nerves start setting in. Haig. Back to Theodore. Theodore up ice. Eichel. Well, it worked out before. It's worked out for other teams in the past, so 2:45 left, empty net. Yeah. So what happened here with Pietrangelo? He just kind of gets pinballed in there. Yeah, he's still laboring on the bench. You know, I'll say this. Eichel shot, missed the net. Oh, please let that go into the end. Please let that go. Oh, that would have been so funny if that went into the empty net. I used to dislike Kane with a passion, and yeah, I've said this before. I think he's been great for Edmonton since getting acquired. It really looks like he's just kind of sort of turned things around off the ice for himself, which I think is fantastic. So really hope to continues to see success here. Theodore, Pietrangelo, Eichel, down low, tries to get out in front. Where's the puck? Skinner has it. Yeah, Stone, you don't want to pick a fight with Brett Kulak. Ooh. I know what the play they were going. They were looking for Eichel to Smith to Stone out front, but Skinner stopped that play. All right. All right, 2:05 left. Theodore, Pietrangelo fakes the shot, backs to Theodore. Theodore, Eichel, fires, saved by Stuart Skinner, blocker side. Vegas can't get a clean touch on that puck, though. Guys, work it, work it, work it, work it, work it. Eichel spins away from Nuge. Back to the point, Theodore. Pietrangelo winds, fires. Sort of a slow bouncer. Nuge, can't clear it, but that's okay. The Oilers get it. Leon Draisaitl. Oh, he just missed the net. Oh, he just missed. What is going on here? What did? Oh, Draisaitl got dumped, and McDavid goes right after. I think it was Pietrangelo who dumped Draisaitl. So Pietrangelo dumped Draisaitl. So Draisaitl tried the empty net, didn't work. Oh, are you serious? No, he just slashed him. Oh, good on Connor for going. That is ridiculous. That's going to be a major. They called it a major penalty. That is ridiculous. I just thought Draisaitl got dumped by Pietrangelo. It was a fucking vicious slash. That was it. No. It will end with this game, but it is a continuous power play. So the way the 5-minute major works is you can score as many power play goals as you can over the next 5 minutes. But as soon as this game ends, that power play is going to end. So Edmonton's only going to get 1:27 of power play time, but that's I get that.
Went after Pietrangelo, went to the first period. Pietrangelo sold it. Anyways, back to the game. Oilers 6 power play of the game. Power play final minute 27 here. Off the draw, whistle down the ice.
I don't know. I don't know if that's a fine or suspension worthy, but I mean, you don't. That's a ridiculous slash. I'm sorry. I don't know if that's going to be a fine or a suspension worthy. Flip a coin with player saved. They might not even get anything, but that is just. Yeah, they don't like each other. Yeah, fuck him up, Darnell. Fuck him up, Hank. Yeah, Hank, you wasted all your energy. Here we go. Yeah, these teams really don't like each other. Yeah, Haig and Darnell really going at it. Darno with the swag. Honestly, at this point, just end the game here. There is no point in playing anymore. The game is over. Vegas is not scoring 3 goals. End the game right now. Just don't even bother playing for 49 seconds. Just go, okay, guys, done. Go home. I mean, yeah. All right. Well, 4-on-4 for minute 56. Doesn't matter. Game is over anyway. 42 seconds left. Desharnais should just run out the clock here. So the Edmonton Oilers are going to forge a 2-2 series tie. And we got a penalty against Vegas again. What is going? Oh, Clauston, just make him pay. Make him pay, Klim. Klim, make him pay. What? Okay, what's this for now? Just end the game already, please. Well, it doesn't matter. We're going to play La Bamba right now. Yep. There was a Vegas fan in the crowd, and they were covering his jersey with Oilers gear. So the series is tied. Yeah, so Edmonton ties the series up at 2. They go back to Vegas for the best of 3. Now, keys to my keys to the game for game 5 and 6. Keep playing the way they were playing tonight. Play the way that they tonight, and they'll be fine. And that's it. I said Oilers in 6. Yeah. Those are my thoughts. If Edmonton plays as well as they did tonight, they're going to win the series. But Vegas is not going to be happy with how this game ended. They're not going to be happy with how this game got out of hand from them early on, especially. They were down 3-0 in the first period, and game was over at that point. So it's not going to be easy. Edmonton has, I think, still a little bit of work to do, but this was one of their best games of the season and of the playoffs. They scored 3 even strength goals, right? And it was one of those things where it was one of those things where they needed to show that they could play 5-on-5, and they did tonight. So, yeah. So great game from Edmonton, a good response, but they cannot afford to keep playing from behind. They cannot. Because if they do, okay, great, you're going to forge a 3-3 series tie, but then you have to go out in game 7, and you have to dictate that game of play. So Edmonton has a wonderful opportunity from my perspective to go out there in game 5 in Vegas, take the road win, and then you have 2 opportunities to win the game at that point, win the series. I still say Oilers in 6. And if they keep playing like that, then absolutely they will do that. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching the game tonight. Recap, Oilers notched the series up at 2 with a 4-1 win in game 4. And Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern time will be game 5. Edmonton will be in Vegas for that game. So hopefully the Oilers come out strong, come out hard, come out fast, play the way they did tonight. I know Vegas will do the same. So with that said, good night, everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed the game. Hope you guys stay safe. I'll see you guys on Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Have a good night, and I'll see you on Friday. Bye-bye.